Hello. Back to doing more of the same old stuff, explaining my way, giving you lovely tips as usual, trying to show you how to play winning backgammon. We will start off with a normal speed, see how it works out. I'll try and, you know, I'll just try and give you all my tips that I've amassed after teaching so many lessons. People tend to make the same mistakes and you get the same principles coming up again and again. Like, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to give too much away, really. But when they come up, I will espouse those concepts. So I've been maybe working on something with a few pointers that will be available in the written word, as they call it, and it's coming along rather nicely. But I'll give you maybe a taster of what's going to be in the book. Really trying to condense everything down to little principles, simple principles that people can put into effect without always having to break down the position. Now, ideally, you want to break down the position as a separate unit. Every position is unique unless it's the same position. And but sometimes you can do some shortcutting. Now, are we going to get an opponent? An opponent would be nice. Anyway, hi to Yogvan, hi to Sammy, hi to anyone else who's joining. So we are early in the States, so lots of the users will be in the US, so probably a little bit early for some of them, but we should still get some people. I've clicked over 2200. What I might do is I might click on speed to increase the pool of available players, but we don't want casual. And we really don't want anyone below 2200 because, yeah, when you get below 2200, you're starting to be of a level which is not going to throw out a lot of the concepts that I want to talk about. But it looks like we're not going to get any games at all. So it's bye-bye. We'll see you later. See you on the next stream. See you on the next stream. Anyone? I mean, you can play me. If you just click, we have Checker Chan. Shall I get some sounds? I like a bit of sounds. Although my friend Simon doesn't like it. Good game. 3-2. It's slightly better to come up to the 22, the 3. This gives me gives me better attacking options when I hit him off the point that he least wants to be hit off. So 3-1, I split and come down. Don't want to break the 8-pointer here. I'm a solid favourite now. I'm very happy to hit. And I think with the 2, I'm going to bring it down so that if I get hit back with a 3-6 or 5-4, I've got extra returns. And of course, I kind of want to keep the checker on the 9-point as a builder. 4-3 is a fantastic roll for our buddy Checker Chan. And we want to cover the 9. All these people with very young people. On this person's only 4 and he's from the Aleutian Islands, possibly. This is when I get a bit lazy. Now, coming up preserves a 2-blot scenario. Always trying to minimize blots. That's a big principle. But we don't necessarily want to... Oh, this leaves 2 blots as well. So That was nonsense what I just said there. But we want to come up, but we also don't. We don't because it's dangerous. But do we get enough juice, enough value from coming up there to warrant it being the right move? And I don't think we do. We're quite happy to stay back, and then our opponents 6-1, 6-3 are far less punishing since they don't point on us. And even with 5-1, he would have been much happier. He should play 13-8, 6-5. But even with us being on the 20 point, he would be happier because he'd be hitting us. And I believe that would reduce our return shots. Now we have 22 or 23, but so he's even thinking about doing something a bit bizarre. What's he done? A player of this should be a very automatic play for someone of 2500 caliber. Okay, so he's got an anchor, so we can't think about doubling really. Why is the double click not working? 4-1, we're very happy to take that anchor. 3-1, he could probably just pony it up on the 21 point. He's not going to gain too much from staying back. So we note that we have a 25. I wouldn't do this. I don't. So this is the staying back play. But in order to stay back, he has to put a checker out of play on the 3 point, which doesn't make too much sense. And now I need to probably try and avoid being tempted by hitting loose, because it doesn't really gain me all that much as far as I can see. And even though I don't want to, my mouse is going funny, even though I don't want to rip the spare. Why are you doing that? Rip the spare off the 9 point. I think it's my game plan here is just very much not to be hit. How am I going to get the checkers round from the 20 point? Difficult. But I think being hit probably is counterproductive to that goal. Now we can think about something unusual. So 6-1 is the play that leaves no shots, and 9-8, 9-5 is also the play that leaves no shots. But I don't think we want to break the 4 prime. I don't think we do. Can we think about breaking the mid, leaving shots? Possibly, yes. We're so far up in the race and we've got an anchor that the gain that we're looking at from playing 13-8 is that we don't have to put a checker on the 1 point. And then we ask ourselves, can we justify leaving a shot in order to get that gain? And I think we can, possibly. We leave like 5-6, 3-6, 5-4 doesn't hit. So 3-6 hits. Of course, we're much worse off when we do that. So maybe it wasn't so clever to play that 4-1 down. But I don't know why he's just second guessing himself here. It's a pretty good shot. It escapes. Of course, it does leave some like freaky returns like 1-1, 2-2. But other than that, I'm not even sure if I want to hit with the 2. Because the checker that we really want to hit is the one on the 5 point, because that point is stack. So always very important to unstack. I feel what we're looking at in these positions is, do we want to let our opponent roll? What we're looking at in lots of positions is, do we want our opponent to have his full roll or not? And if we just play bar 18, which is where we maybe arguably want the checkers to be, then our opponent's got a bunch of reasonable rolls to consolidate, like 5-1, 6-1 will point on our head on the bar. If I do that 5-1, 6-1, 6-6 is pretty good, points on us and escapes the back checker. Whereas if I hit, reduces not only does something good for me, but reduces the rolls that are good for him. So that's the kind of thing that we're looking at, although my instinct is talking about so much is just to come out, really. So why am I doing what I don't want to do? Well, because you've got to have a logic for the one. I would just come up. I don't see what he did. Maybe he played 13-14, but important for him to have oh no, the checker on the 3 point would be blocked anyway, so maybe not such a big deal. Now I definitely want to come out. One important concept is when you have a 3rd or a 4th checker sent back into your opponent's home board, it's really important to try and get it moving again, get it free, because the checkers that really want to get moving are the ones from the back. They are the furthest ones behind. I think he should Initially I thought he should hit, but I don't think he should. Very quick change of mind there by me. So it's these like 5s and 6s and doesn't seem to be good. So I'm delighted just to unstack that. Those 2 checkers on the 5 point had nowhere else to go. So I've given them use. Now the question for him is whether or not he makes the 16 or the 15. He could have done either. I don't have to make the 21 at all. I could play 20. I could just play 8 to 5. So I don't have to make the 21 with the 3 and then think about the 1. I don't feel like 8 to 7 makes much sense because I don't have any covers for it. Am I going to break the 9 point to make it? So is this better? This is kind of safer. Could be some numbers that he'd be happily point on me using. He'd happily point on me on the 21 point if I stayed there, like 5-4 for example. But this seems like the play. Hi James. This seems like the play. 6-3 he should probably just run. He's not going to get a better option. Like this just breaks up a 4 prime unless he's really worried about being hit with this play which comes out, which he shouldn't be too much. A 3 point board. I'm pretty sure he should just run from the back. This just makes it easier for me. This is the inflection point, I believe, when he needs to just get his back checkers moving, having an 18 pip lead after the roll. So 6-1 I get away with it. He's just happy to make the 2 point. Now I can pretty much sure that this is the right play. Double 6 simplifies. It's always such a beautiful thing when the game simplifies. I know that I shouldn't be happy if my opponent rolls double 6, but I know that I can not think too much about it. 24 pips and I've got double contact. Because of time, it could possibly be a small pass, but 7 away, your take point's pretty low. I got the double contact. Problem is, I'm going to get forced off one of them. So I like that play with him. Very happy to cover. I think 6-2 is just going to break the 8 point. And then, what do? Do I leave the checker there? I believe I do. I could just slot the ace. I'm playing a bit rough now. So the only thing that covers 2-5, 2-6, double 2 doesn't cover. So he won't hit with the other 2s, that's for sure. I don't know whether he'll even hit. Now 5-2, because he's got a 5 point ball. You cannot stay there, my friend. You cannot. You certainly cannot. Double 2 just brings them close. Please don't misclick with me, you naughty little man. You naughty little man. So pretty much like whatever 80, approaching 80%, I'd say. Maybe it's actually higher than 80. After that, well, it's got to be 80 still when it's 25 pips up in it. So I'm not going anywhere because I'm so far down. Don't care that I haven't got really many shots. Maybe I give myself another 6 so that if I roll it, I can stay there again. But would have been happier to have done the other way if I knew that I was rolling double 6. One of the nice things is that you can just double click in the checker tray. It took me about only 5 years to realise that you could do that. Like so, as long as you've got checkers. Where are we? Ooh, I've got a little chancey. I got a little chancey cornuth. That came from bit from nowhere. Okay, this seems like very kind of a lot of talking. 4-1, he should come down. 2-0 down. I go for the safety. There's the bar 26-5 that he would have pointed on me. Pretty happy. Never happy to be back on the anchor, to be honest. Never happy. But sometimes you've got to do it. This is the only good use of the checkers. So even though you don't want to make the 2 point, you're going to do that. And now, got to split really. Well, really, you have to split. You have to spit. Is it better to play to the 18? So if you come down with a 9, then it's 6-2, which doesn't do any good things on the other side of the board. So that argues for playing to the 18. You don't want a third block, really. You don't want to let him unstack all these checkers. So being up in the race as well by 9 Pippolini, I'm going to go for this. 6-2 would have hit on the outside. Much better for him. What? No, we do not agree with that play. That is very wily, the shot. Okay, so I can't double this. 2-0. 2-0 up. And when I'm tired, which I am now, it's the cube action that goes down the drain. 3-6. Maybe should be slotting, but I just want to play quick. I don't want to give him a reason to cube. Oh, should he be doing that? Double aces, he just plays off the back. Yes. That makes the 6 prime. So even though I'm 2-0 up, what's going on? Is this too good? Looks like it could be takeable actually. So 4-4, 3, all those numbers. But I have some numbers that aren't 6s, which are okay. So it might be okay to keep. Don't do that. Don't do that, fella. What? You can't do that. It feels like it's a cube, so 6 is very strong. So even though I'm 2-0 up, I feel like you can't lose your market here. And if you've already lost your market, you don't want to roll just in case you roll something shitty. But I suspect this is a pretty easy take. So you got even 5-1, 3-2, 4-2. They all play. There's even numbers that break the 6 point. Okay, so maybe I've got a big advantage because I can break. I'm here. Like he just takes. But now, what I didn't get to look at in the analysis, he's got some killed numbers here, really. So he doesn't have to. Oh, double 4. But even after double 4, so I would have taken him, but I'm not going to go for any shenanigans. I'm fairly confident that was a double, but I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the 7 point. Feels so fast. Getting old. Do we hit? We don't need to. Could Bagai on him. Point on him. Okay, so 4-0. I realise the 9-pointer, a very different beast to the playing 9-pointers in the money laundering tournament, but the not very different beast to the 7-pointer. Totally different species. 4-3, you got to come up and come down. Then I think at 4-0, I'm not gonna. No arguments, just going to make the advanced anchor. It could still be a sizable error, but, you know, being down 2 minutes 24, we're going to, oh, look at that. Okay, so even at this score, 3-7 away, what's he's like? Okay, without double 6 might have been cubing. I have a small advantage, but he's got the 2 point, he's got all his checkers in play. So I wouldn't even be doubling at a normal score, I don't think. Now he's even better off. So always nice. Okay, yikes. I don't think we can give the ones and double 4 doesn't hit, but ones become massive for him. If I just make the 2 point, then it's, what is it, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 1, that's 6 shots. It's 5 less, so it's not that many less. But 5 shots is 5 shots. Get hit with a 1. But if you do that, you get hit in the place you don't want. So maybe 5 shots isn't. I know 5 shots is too much, but if the difference was like 3 shots, but I might just do it, you know. I might just do it. And then we've got to think about cube action. Even though we're 4-0 up. Probably too early. Don't like his blot on the ace. How many games are we winning here? 6-5 is a bit awkward. 6-3 is a bit awkward. Should we don't want to lose our market at any score, but let's just give it. This is awkward, you see. But now we've gained some pips. This could be. Most things play. It looks dodge, but you know, you can just roll 2-1, double 1, double 3, double 5, 6-1. Everything plays. And if you point, yeah, the race is close, but if you point, then you eliminate the race problems. So I might go for a little bit of a. It's got to be an easy take. Got to be a snatch. Got to be snatching this. I mean, you just take the risk because you want to be holding the 2 cube. You want to be recubing. It's pretty clear. No, no, you can't do that. You cannot do that. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? You can't pass that, mate. You can't pass that, Checker-chan. Checker-chan. Okay, so he's not going to hit. So I'm 5-0 up. That's pretty safe. I would have maybe liked an anchor, but you're not going to turn down double 2. Okay, this is a big cube. There's a lot of blunder potential here. This is an orange in terms of activity level. Can't remember whether I went from high to low, but if level 1 is the highest, then this is level 2. No, this is level 3 orange. 7 away, 2 away. I don't love it. So Gammon's obviously, you're looking at Gammon's going way up in value. Stop. I could be tempted to pass this. Like, what if he rolls a 2-1? I mean, I can easily win this. It could be a bit shoddy to pass this. Probably an easy take. Someone's banging. Please stop banging. I'm going to let it. I have no idea. I'm just not in the zone for cubing. Usually this is my strong point, but I'm tired. So I am just going to let it go. And this is similar dodgy score. So, okay, he's not going to. I thought he was going to roll something good and put me on the bar. I was going to fan. I was going to have a tough decision. So 6-5, I probably want to get off the 20 point. But if I get off the 20 point, so he's going to hit. So these are the always, you've got to look at these inflection points. Double 5, he gained 20 pips. Even if I don't fan, just got to be aware. Probably taking, okay, you can't do that. You can't do that. Maybe you can do it. You can do it. I don't know. I would. Actually, maybe you don't have to hit and take the risk. You gain your 20 pips. Okay, so 5-1. I'm very happy to do that. Some of the 5s are duplicated, like 3-2, 4-1. Okay, and that's a big inflection point, of course, when your opponent hits. So that just gives you an awareness of like, not okay. Too good. Huge. No, too good. What are you doing? Too good. Deep dive analysis on cube. Yeah. Do I want to run though? Do I want to run? Usually. Oh God. Well, we know this. You can't just play safe, even at this score. Can you? I'm running out of time. So inflection point hitting 2, but I mean he's only got a 1 point board, so if I just make the 9 point, I do duplicate 6s, but I let him improve, so I'm not actually sure about this one. God, I really wanted to make the 9. This hurts when he rolls like one of those lemons, which would have been, you would have been far better off. Got a split from the back. You'd have been far better off just making the quiet move. I guess we're not going to turn that down. I think he just, there's no other 4. He has to play 6-2. Other top, but at least you called me a top BG player. Same thing. Got to stop. Yeah, you can't let him anchor. And then this 2 is very, very dubious. This is dubious, but he's got a block. A6 will take it. Don't want to hit on the 3-point, but where? And then am I going to be covering this guy? I guess I am. And then we come out there. Didn't want to be covering the 3-point, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. What's this? I think we want the guy on the 9. Why do we want the guy on the 9? Because we want to make the 9 with a 4, but maybe aren't enough numbers to make the 9-point there to justify doing that. 2, 3, 3 just comes up. Noise, someone's banging about. Safe, I suppose. So 40 odd pips up, just want to get that safe. Double one's not particularly good, just makes the 9. Do I give up the... Feels like I don't give up the... But maybe I do. Oi, oi, oi. Do I? I don't know. Do I give up the 8-point? Is that... Seems ridiculous not to hit, but... I just want the 8-point for safety and long-term... long-term. I really want to play 18-13 there, but... Maybe I should have done. How am I going to get off the 18-point? Okay, that's just lucky. 2, 3 slots. How am I going to get off the 18? So at least I know one thing. I'm not going to be doubling. Could clear the banging. Lots of banging. Could have cleared the 6 there. What's going on? Got an elephant in the other part of the house. So 6-5. I don't have to hit. I've got 11 seconds. I feel like hitting is going to give me a chance of getting the guys round safely. Of course, it's never going to be anything. Can try and cover it. Now time is going to screw me up. So double 2 is going to make it questionable whether I can actually take anything here. So I think we just have to come off there and just pass. I mean, in some books this could be a take, but I don't want to. Okay, I don't know why he didn't cube, because I don't think it's too good. Looks like a good play. I don't know. The fact that I'm down to 8 seconds suggests that, oh, look at that. You see, this is why you don't play on. Bang, bang, bang. 3, 4, so I can't really go for that. But I do want to keep the spare on the 8-point. 6-5, I suppose he just plays from his 16, the 9-point. And feels like I've done a shitload wrong. Could I have played... You see, when there's no time, you don't get a chance. Okay, so I've got to do that, really. 3 is obviously coming, and this is too good. Doesn't feel like... I mean, okay, he's going to play on. This is no longer too good. Okay, so 4 away, 2 away, the king of all scores, but I'm very happy to roll a 4-2, so he should just split to get contact. Okay, this could be over. It could be just a double gammon. What's going on? It was almost like I expected it to understand that, I mean, I'm not going to cube there, so why are you giving me the opportunity? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like again, yeah, and the mouse is going, the cursor's going all over the place. I don't know why. Double gammon makes it too easy, didn't it? 6-1. 6-1 to try and pick up that checker. Give me, okay, do I need to hit that guy? I think so. I don't want him to make the 2-point. Could be wrong. Very likely to be wrong. Does that give more numbers that hit lose? Stop. Could have switched. Didn't see. Could have switched from the 4-point. Didn't see it. Time is a factor. 6s and 5s to do that. Shouldn't be any problem getting the back checkers out. So 6, 5s and 4s to make stuff. Double 5 will not do anything, but that will do it. and double four is the criminal here, but now nothing. This maybe, again, I would like a couple more seconds to, don't want this structure, but it's not immediately unsafe, but it's just not the structure you want when you want to win a gammon. That's okay, I suppose. Feel okay about it. I feel not okay about how I've played this. Just want him to come in, I think. Okay, never over. Never over. Good game. I mean, it was a complete mess. Complete mess. He played really bad. I mean, 2-500. But what am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? It felt hard, to be honest. Going a bit quickly. I'm not going to go 4-1. Yeah, so I'm not seeing stuff, so shouldn't have made the anchor. But looks bizarre not to make that it's a 54 mistake not to make the anchor. So he's 3-1, he should have come up. 9-5, 9-8, 6-3. Okay, my brain wasn't. I like the 4-1 it liked. 5-2 I was right to hit. 4-3 I should have just played 5-2. Another 54 mistake. Okay. Yes, he should have just come out. Take was a small pass. Okay, I can believe it was, but I didn't want to take time. So still here, you can come in on the 20. Where did it get tricky? 6-3. Oh yeah, okay. So I could have. That's fine. I didn't have a lot of time. I probably would have played this slotting the bar because there's no place for my checkers to go otherwise. Consider how your sixes play all the time. So if you play 13-4, how are your sixes going to play? Well, 6-1 will be okay, but you'd like to have a man on the bar so that any six pretty much is going to cover the bar. 8-4, what should he have done? So what does it say? What ply is this? 4 ply. Yeah, very easy take. Did it get difficult anywhere? I mean, where did I make these? Long game. It was a long game. Good pass. How can this be a pass? It's very close. Did I miss a cube? I don't think so. And this was a pass. If this is a huge pass, I'm an idiot. It's not huge. I was comfortable passing it. Okay, so I'm doing well, but why is the PR 5? Okay, a bit, yeah. Difficult play. Maybe I wouldn't have got the right play anyway. Kind of like to unstack. No time to think. 5-2. Don't know why I played 13-11. Didn't notice it. But I thought it was too good when he did that. Double 4. So I was right to hit. La. And yeah, okay, yeah, here, these plays, I made a few. This was the blunder. This is a weakness. Yay! Fuck. This is the 500 blunder. Just stay, because I hate giving up the 8 point. But he missed a cube, which I'm sure must have been a pass. No, it was close though. Well, I'm sure there's a pass on a higher setting, and then that was that. So it was that. Just one play. Yeah, one play. Alright, next one. At least I won it. So bad. So bad. Fucking hell, stop. Why is this banging? Maybe it's just the wind. Has the no, it hasn't. Camera's still working. So like you make I keep doing that. Not breaking the 8 point. Yeah. James Macna. James Macna. James Macna. Okay, where's he from? Ah. James McNaught. James McNaught. James. James McNaughton. No, I don't know him. Nice. Seems. Yeah, I think you can either play 13-11 or 24-22. So he probably needs to come in and duplicate my 4s, which I'm sure he'll see. So already noticed, like even the other guy was much more highly rated. He's playing like fast in certain spots, and I don't think he needed to. James is taking his time. Well, very happy to do that. That's obvious. And then I don't think. I would have to think more about this. I'd noticed the block and I did this 8-5 probably if I was. Yeah. Still think he needs to consider hitting. If he just makes the 5, I'm very close to a cube. If he comes out and hits, it might be a cube, but it's much more volatile for him if he hits, but he's gained so much more when he hits. So it's always the big thing about hitting. So it just makes the 5 point, yes, nice. And now it might not even be a cube. I might get tricked into cubing here. But it's probably safe enough to cube. I'm not going to take, again, I want to leave myself more time for the rest of the match. So this is the reason why it might be dodgy to cube. So I can either play 10-4, or I can come out. I feel that if I play 10-4, it's going to be hard for me to cover that block. I create a block on the 4 point that I really need to cover. Okay, so he would have hit and covered anyway. Four, 6 hits back. I think the cube was okay. 3-6 misses and probably just comes to the 16 or the 9 point on the board. He's ahead in the race. I don't think he needs to do anything. No, it makes no sense to slot the bar. So I obviously going to hit, and then there are other 6s like 8-2, but it doesn't seem to be worth thinking about. So 5-1. I'm back in a kind of a 60% position, but obviously 60% isn't what you really want. I'm going to make the bar. 2s are kind of duplicated because he needs to use them to come up. 3-5. Maybe he needs to think about splitting because I've got an anchor, but he definitely wants to unstack and make a lovely 3 point as well. It's unusual to play 24-21 8-3, but I think that's what he needs to do. Again, it creates a volatile position for him, but it is the play that seems to be what he needs to do in order to win the game. Very simple concept. This, yeah, if there's an exchange of hits, then he's better off, but now for there to be an exchange of hits, he needs to roll 3 for a 2-5. So for this go, it's unlikely, only 4 shots. That obviously doesn't leave another shot with a double 6, so he just makes the ace point, although he preferred to make the other point. And then 3-6. So I leave 6 shots. Do I need to? Maybe I do. If I just do this, he's going to come up. He's got a strong board. Maybe I need to. How many shots? Is it? Just want to check. It's the 2-5, 3-4, and 3-6. Is there anything else? Anything sneaky? Like if he just... He's going to split with a 2. I think I need to give myself an opportunity, right? This is not so much about having more returns when he rolls a 6-2. It's about if he splits with another 2. I couldn't choose not to hit, but again, it's very precarious for me. Okay, fan is going to be extremely helpful. So I'm starting to get some real winning chances here, but it's not all over yet, and I could still make some sort of blunder here. If I hit with the 6, I still need 4s. No, 4s are... I give myself a good 4. But it just seems nice to just keep him primed. So do I really want to hit him on the 1 point? I don't think so. So now I just give obviously 4-1 double 1. If he rolls a 4, I'm not too happy about it, but am I going to get tricked into... I don't think I want to hit. He's got a 4-point board. But I'm still okay. Let's say I did something and he rolled a 1. Okay, so I don't want to. I want to cover double 5. I suppose. Give him the 6-3-5-4. His extra shots. So James appears to be. Yeah, seems to be playing well. Double 4. I could just bring him in and leave the shots. It's a genuine contender. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I think I do. 5-4-6-3. He's not going to be forced off. It hurts so much to get hit here, even against a 4-point board. But I survive. I've got every chance of getting this guy safe. Every chance. There you go. Told you. Told you I'd get it safe. Okay, so outfield control. What I've learned in these positions, I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4 gets it all the way to the 9. Clearly, I'm going to do that. But if I fan, it would have been a big pass, fairly sizable pass, I think. Did I play that too quickly? So there could be some recubes here. There's potential. I don't know, maybe 25, 30% of the time he recubes me. I'm not very good at these kind of... Who is banging? What? But of course, being when he was like, he rolled a bad number there, so... Still, okay, well, still very much a chance to be recubed. Not now. How many rolls will there be? Okay, that's it. It's finished. No more recube. Could have won with a double 5 there and something else. Bang, bang, everything's banging. 2-0, okay. I don't like the 2 down, even when you're trailing, but I think it could be the right play. So now it's awkward. You'd like to play 13-10, 6-4. Okay, he splits. That's probably okay, but I think you want to. Oh, you can make the 11 point. Okay, so that's a reasonable play because he gets to make an out-of-ball point. Now I think I need to hit because I need to deny him his full roll, because if I don't, he's going to make lots of points in board. Well, not lots, but he'll make some. And now I know that it's awkward, but I think... just don't want to get hit back with like a 4-2 or something. Much prefer like 4-2, 4-1, 4-6. Happy just to not get hit back. So that's my logic. Same with this, 3-1. He would have made the 5 point. I know I've misplaced a checker, which you don't want to do, but sometimes you just don't want to get... You do things not to get hit. Seems natural for him to split. I like that. So doesn't seem to be any other play than double hitting. And I've still got very little going on for me, but okay, am I going to get just the 5 covers? I don't think the 6 would come down because I haven't got that much to do stuff to him. And now this is very tricky, so I've got like kind of lowish winning chances. Got Maysam, hey Maysam, but lots of gammons, which is not what I really want at 2-0. I'm not desperate to win, to risk winning 4 points. It's not that I'm not desperate to winning 4 points. I'm not desperate to risk. But things can happen. Like I could roll a 6-2, 5-3, hit him, he fans. There is still, clearly there's still ambit for cubing at 2-0. It just, your doubling point goes up massively, especially when your winning chances are quite low, which I think they are here. They're not that high. So I think I have to give it, and I'm sure he has to take. I know he has to take. But there will be, yeah, 5-2 good take. That's the one of the worst. I think I'm gonna put that guy there. Like he's gonna hit with 2-6, 5-6, 4-6, but doesn't always roll it. So does it turn around immediately? Kind of. That's why it's such an easy take. The one, I'm happy to get that guy there. I don't know if it's right, but I like to do it. 6-1. I think he should probably just make the 5, and now he should be cubing. So I think the only danger for James is that, although I might be wrong, is that he might not recube early enough. And the danger for me is if he does recube early enough is that I pass erroneously. I think more likely. Noise, bang. What's he doing? If this is a start, I mean, I still think he should make the 5, but he can play 21-14 or 4-11 on this board. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Is he really thinking, oh, I don't want to leave a direct shot? Okay, fine. I don't mind that play, and clearly I'm going to anchor. It could be slightly wrong, but when you've just sent cube someone at 2-0 up, I like this. Just I'm not going to hit. What am I going to hit with? I'm passing. Oh my god. Nice. I hope I got the cube action right. I think I did. He definitely did. Okay, so he's ahead. I think my take point's going to be a little bit higher. I can maybe try and calculate it. I think he should redouble. I've got a lot of wastage, so I don't want to get tricked by my wastage like I think he is doing. I mean, he might well be right, but I don't know whether he's got 6-4. I can just do that. I don't think he's gonna. Okay, I'm too lazy to take it back. So he's only got 4 crossovers. I've got billions. I think he missed a cube. Was he playing on? I mean, now there's arguments for not playing off the 14 because you don't get crossovers. You don't get 10 crossovers. I think he missed a big... I'm not sure if I was even taking that. Maybe I'm over-egging it a little bit. Hi, Mackenzie. Nice to see you. Bang, bang, bang. It's just, I know what's going to happen. He's going to cube and I'm going to end up taking some enormous pass. This is, okay, 6-5. Well, no, clearly not. But it's very 50-50. He's got all his checkers in. He's got all his checkers in. I'm going with checkers in. Have I got checkers in? No, I haven't got with checkers in. I've got 4 checkers out. He's got his checkers in. So we're going to unstack that. I just feel like at this score, I don't feel to take this. Like, I'm going to give myself an extra 2 pips. Can you please stop doing that? Going to give myself an extra 2 pips. And in that case, for money, it would still be a pretty easy take. So how am I gonna justify passing here? Because that's what I'm gonna be doing. Now maybe I'll give myself 3. Did I say 3? I'll give myself 5. He's got a great structure. It's got to be a pass. Fucking hell. Okay, 2-all. 2-all, beautiful. What is this? You cannot do this. Okay, it worked out nicely. I'm happy to anchor. I don't know about the 3 really. Maybe it's just minimize the shots and play 6 to 3. Question is, do I want to make the 3-point? No, but I definitely want to avoid getting hit, having a race lead. So that's my logic. Now I can point, but then he could just come in. It could come in high. But if he comes in on the 2-point, I hate it. If he comes in on the 3-point, I kind of hate it. If he comes in on the 4-point, I'm okay. And this like gives him a 3. I know it duplicates 3s, but I do really want to make the 3-point. I don't want to hit him. And then maybe I just play 13-11 and promote. I know it doesn't duplicate 3s. Fucking hell. It duplicates nothing. Now it feels like he could even just go off the 18. Probably he shouldn't. Probably shouldn't, but you know. Probably shouldn't. I said probably shouldn't, but you know. What is that? Fuck's sake, mate. What are you doing? Mate, you played your... Mate. Beautiful. We like it. What? I like that. I like not coming off the 24, I feel, but then you have to create lots of blots, so it's kind of counterproductive. Now I can just get him off the ace point, can't I? I'm not going to think too hard about it. I mean, he don't want to get hit with a 1-2, 1-3. So everything bears thinking about. Don't kind of think, oh yeah, I've got the move and I know what I'm going to do. Okay, double 3. Double 3 we aim. Probably not playing 6 to 3. Feel much more comfortable, more time, so he's going to hit with the 1, obviously. 4, not sure. 8 to 4 has some value, but it also has some anti-value. He's just a tricky, dinky little place here, which they're not. Okay, I can just switch or not. 1. Do I really want to switch? The 4th 2 is obviously going to be 10 to 8, which isn't that good. Okay. It just seems so much better to do this, even if he rolls a 6. He needs to roll like a 6-1 to escape. Of course he can hit. But I think he's just going to play 24-18. Okay, well that's Would have liked to keep the 8 point, that's for sure. Double 4, just I think preference is to compact it up and make the 9 over the 10 point. So that's the choice. Kind of, how do I approach time management? Recklessly. So I think I can just slot, like 13-7, 13-3 leaves one block. A little bit distracted here by something. But okay, so 13-3 leaves one block, but it doesn't really offer the superior gain. Also, I need a different number to come up to the 20 than the one I need to make the bar. Also, his 6s are duplicated. He should probably think about hitting loose here. She does, and I don't think I can cube when he does. So that... But, you know, any fan, this looks like a big pass or, you know, just a strong cube. I don't know which. Not too good. Confident it's not too good, so I can just cube. It doesn't look like he can take this because there's just so many gammons, and even though he's got some winning chances, probably doesn't want to get gammoned at 5-way, although it's not the most sensitive of scores. It really isn't. 5-3, he copies what I'm doing. 4-1 could come up with both, but I think this is okay. 6-4 is going to point. 5-4 is going to point, make the anchor. 4-1, I think he probably has to make the 8 point because it's so good. And I'm in a winning position, but I don't think it's good enough. I have to make the bar, but I have to leave 7s and 8s. So I'm very happy when I don't get hit back. I think he needs to play 24-20, 6-4. And I could get conned into early cubing here. I'm at 4 away, 5 away, so it's quite sensitive. This is actually a very, very reasonable play that I didn't consider. And probably, like, there's these things like don't play loose on both sides of the board. It's a bit it's a teeny bit simplistic, I would say. Okay, so I might, if I roll a 4-1, I think it's a little bit early, isn't it? It's a little bit early. Do I have that? It's a priming game. Do I win that many gammons? Well, not really until I'm actually priming him. So maybe I give it a little roll. 5-3 I can hit and cover, so I'm going to do that. I would have preferred maybe a... I'm assuming I'm going to hit. Okay, now... Could possibly be takeable, I don't know. God, other people, so annoying. I go with that pass. Okay, just taking stock of the score. I don't think I can play the 4 up to the 6 point. That would be so anti-positional. It's not that risky to do this, even though he's got a 5, the 5 point. I think too big to run. Now, definitely want to run. Don't want to forego the opportunity to run, but just to leave all those shots when you can. The 4 point not so good. Basically, why? Because you want to run. You don't really want to make the point. 13 pips up. Okay. And now I think with all these checkers, I don't think I want to split, but I probably want to reduce his hitbacks. Not necessarily the game I wanted. So do I do this? I don't always get tricked into this. Do I hit him or not? I think the best point to make is the 1 point. Not make the 2 point on his head. Do I play 8-2 or not? I know this is a thing, do I? I feel like I don't. But then, why? If I do and he doesn't, if I do and he doesn't come in, surely even at this score, it's, if he fans or if he comes in with a 1, he comes in with a 3, I think I'll be cubing him. So something suggests that this is wrong. Yeah, I mean, now I don't think this is too good, but it could be. I mean, I might not cover. It's such a weird score that you just want to win a point. Don't want to risk anything, like 2-1. So I don't think he can take this. I mean, people definitely wouldn't take this, but maybe he should think about it. Would I cube this at 3 away, 7 away? Maybe not. I mean, maybe this is an easy take, actually. You should definitely think about taking. He should definitely think about taking. It can go wrong, seriously wrong. He doesn't really care about losing a gammon. What's that? Something happening on my screen. He couldn't care less. The difference between the gammon is 15%, not so much, versus the gain that he gets from holding the cube and blah blah blah. Very minimal. I think I would have passed, but you know. 5 away, 2 away, so we're going to do that and come down. Very standard. 5-4, I think he just splits and comes down. Get a checker where you want it. Try and make the 20 point. No, don't do that. Don't think he's going to do that. No. This is okay, but I don't much like it. It's a 6. So I think we just do that. I hate making the 2 point. Could have been right to make the deuce. Happy to make the 9. He's happy to make the 9. This is a really poor roll. Do I have to hit him loose? I think I do. Nothing else. And 5 away, 2 away. I wouldn't cube, but could be. You can roll double 1, double 2, double 4. You got 6-5, get missed. Still wouldn't be a market loser. So he's happy to I think hit and come up. Or double hit. Yeah, double hit seems right. I've got a thing against double hitting. I would. Not sure actually. I'm not sure. What do you need to cube? So if I come in with just 1, which is what, any 6. So 11 times, then I think he's got a cube now. Okay, why is he not cubing? I completely missed all that, but he didn't even cube. Now after he rolls a 6-2, it's just zip, it's death. I don't think. Okay, well now it makes it complicated. Now I can get tricked into taking. This board was hard to watch. I think it's nice. Why? He didn't cube. I don't understand. This is obviously his weakness, and now it's just dead. I think I just play 2 down. Try and relieve the pressure. Okay, I mean, I don't understand. There are some game wins, but no, I don't know. Even for money, I wouldn't take this. He's desperate to win a point and go to this score here. I'm okay with double 1, but I don't have an advanced anchor. Oh my god, that's nasty. But 6-5. It's a prime. He's not attacking, but what's going on here? Like, I could definitely be in trouble. I'm gonna take. I mean, I don't think there's much. I can only trick myself into passing if I think about it for too long, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I can just get stuck, and so I think his cube was nice, but this is just me lucking out. If I can hit that guy, do I actually really go for it? don't think I do. Don't want to relieve if he rolls double 3. Don't want any disasters, but I could be wrong. 1, 2, and now. Oh, hold on. I don't need it. Okay, so I'm going crazy. So the only reason I need to hit him is to deny him his ace-point equity. Now, do I want to do that? Maybe yes. I think this is the third 5 anyway. It's got to be okay. He's got a 3-point board. Ah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe now I will hit because I've got the checkers round. I've got more movement. But I think I can just risk a double 1. Do I want to risk double 1? Do I? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Another one where I got 3 on the bar. So what? I just want a nice friendly configuration here. Like this. I don't think we need to think about clearing the 6-point in these scenarios. And then give myself a chance to clear the 5-point to try and promote him. Come on, to come in. Well played. I think James was playing very nicely, but he missed a lot of cubes, which I'm surprised at. I'm genuinely surprised at. Justin says if he wins, this is not the real Justin Noel, because he would never undignify himself to watch this. This is just a different kind of Justin. Oh my god, why am I playing so badly? Yeah, he should have. This was his. He should have split with the. I think he missed a lot of cubes. What was this? So I thought about. This is terrible when you think about a play and you get it wrong. I just thought it was important for me to. Blah 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 nonsense. 6-3, 13-10 was better. Should have just come up. He can't stay back and leave a billion blots because it's counterproductive to the actual aim. This is a big cube, but this is why does it say one ply? What's 1 ply? And yeah, I mean it was too good, and I was like, oh, it can't be too good. It can't be too good. Yeah, I shouldn't have hit with this. Oh no, this was a cube. I don't think. Is this a cube? Really? 4 ply. Is this really 4 ply? That actually should have taken. Well, a massive take. Okay. It was too, and this was too good. So at least I got this. Oh my god, this 6-5. I got these funny phantom thoughts. 24-18, 6-1. So even making the 2-point was fine. What was that? Him. Yeah, double hitting. Difficult. Just have to go through what's happening when he needs to cube. So he missed the cube here. Believe it or not, this wasn't a cube. Okay, we missed 1 cube. I mean, I didn't play that bad. I don't see why I played that badly. Should I have switched? Oh, I should have hit there. Okay, right. I mean, he's got a shitty open 4-point. What more can you want? What more? How much worse can someone play? How much worse can someone play? don't know why, like I see these things like not hitting with the 6-5. I mean, it wasn't such a big mistake. I don't know about this analysis, to be honest. I always think I should put it on XG. It just seems... What else was that? So what was that? My cube, yeah, when I'm tired, cubing is off. But I'm surprised that there was a cube before I rolled 3-1, I think it was, at 5 away, 5 away. But I felt like I played consistently in that. In my head, I'm playing very well, and that's what matters. Crisp purchase? Crisp purchase is crispy. Good game, crispy. Ooh, it's not right. You can play 24-21 8-7. Did you know that? After opponent plays 6-4, you can play... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna fucking hit this one, bastard. Okay, so even though I've destroyed my 8 point, it's on the 5 point. It's not, oh my god. If I get missed though, 2-1. Maybe he needs to equalatus here. I don't know. Okay, splitting. Okay, maybe that's fine. Didn't get enough chance. So big favourite already. Can't be doubling this. But the 6 is ugly biscuit. So why is my cubing off? This just seems like a very easy cube. I'm sure it is a cube, but maybe he has to take it. Very standard. Okay, he just takes. Oh my god, I can hit 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to hit one. I just want a solid fucking 5 prime, mate. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? And no, there's no need to slot. Making like 3-1, 3-2, particularly good rolls. When otherwise they wouldn't be very good rolls. It would be like average sort of, like average rolls. This is going to come out with both. He's going to roll a 3. No, he's not. He's going to make the full board. Full. Oi! And the other, this gives me, I don't know, double 6. That's something. Double 6 did something anyway. Double 5. Maybe the other one was better for double 5. Do you want to hit my son? Obviously he's not going to hit. He's not crazy, is he? See how easy it is to get a high rating on this stupid site? You just play shit. You make all the wrong moves. I think I need to cover this just so, because it's important that you give yourself the opportunity that bad numbers do not hurt you. So therefore, something like that, although it gives a bad 6-5, I don't think there's any reason for me to let him out and give a shot there. Double 2, yes, I like that play. I don't think that he's going to be able to hold the 4 point for very long. So, judging by how much time I've used, this has been okay. This has been, even that he doesn't hit, who cares? It's not a pass. If he hits, I can just come in, so we don't need to get too excited about that. It's a big favourite still. Not a cubable favourite, probably. Or maybe we are, I don't know. 5-1. I think the variations where he get hit, we can still come in, roll a 2 or a 1. So I'm going to justify me slotting the ace point there. Much better for the bear off. So Chris P. Don't know who that is. Don't know. How much worse are you, Mackenzie? I bet you're rated higher than I am. That's because I'm rubbish. Just always think I'm better than I am. Typical. Typicalis. 6-4. So again, don't love to be 2-0 up. Cube handling, a bit tricky. Easy play. Try and I need to get in the zone a little bit. I've noticed the second and third game are a lot easier, and this is a bit. No, this is not fucking nonsense, mate. I don't think so. Only justification too luck. But look where you leave the checkers. I mean, even if it goes right, very difficult to develop the position in a way that you would want to develop it. I think probably just come out. I feel like he's going to come down, which he probably shouldn't. Don't know though. So don't want to stack. Never stack. Unstack. But you can't play 16-11 there because it's just too dangerous. Always escape the last checker. Easy. Simple. Run the back checker. All going to be in the new book. Which won't be out for fucking years though, but okay, nice play. Happy to have the bar point to unstack checkers on. I'd love him to cube because we hate having difficult cube decisions facing us. It uses a lot of energy. That's a nice... The last three doesn't serve him that well. He's already got a checker on that I'd like to come up, but I can't do so. I could, but this is a case of thinking too much about... I mean, notice that 5-2, 5-3, things come in 2-1, they crack 2-1, double 2, so double 2 for me. Am I going to trick myself into a very bad... So he comes in, comes out, comes in on the 1, plays 5-10, and I'm still behind because I didn't come up with the 4-3, but now I do. Much more important for me to do this, I would say, than oh fuck, than leave shots. So that still all I care about. So I'm looking at the position and knowing that I'm going to be taking whatever. Fuck. Do I break the prime? Automatically, I was looking at 11-7, but it leaves 6s, 1s, and extra. It leaves a double shot, whereas the 3s are somewhat duplicate. I'm very bad at these like logic plays, very bad, because I just want to play that and keep the prime. But I think that's okay. Now he hits death. I'm not taking anything, just so you know, and it feels like it's too good. I want him to cube. Why not unstack the heavy mover with the 6-4 instead of escaping the back checker? Don't remember that play, actually, but Justin will tell you why. I think he probably wanted to play on there. Fuck, what is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? 4-6 comes out. I would like to do that. Yeah, 13-9. Here, you know, you don't want to stack this up, but obviously you can just bring it around the corner anyway. But you could play 24-21, 15-13, but just because it stacks up, I wouldn't want to do it. So that's a tip. And you get builders in the right places as well. He had to take care of his open. He's open 5-point. Lots of shots. That's a big one. But I should be coming in. Oh, that's massive. Okay. Much more important to make the 16 because that's the biggest improvement. If I just played bar 21, 16, 11, I'd be behind a 4 prime and liable to attack. Maybe it's obvious, but that can just make some sort of anchor. Definitely, he's behind. The contact's important. He's got to get some contact going, but doesn't really do. 5 away, 6 away. Not desperate to cube. Not desperate to leave any shots, but I mean, can we turn down these improvements? This massive improvement. This could be a dodgy one here. It looks like you make the bar, but So I suppose the question is, if I'm being logical, is that if I do this... No, let's look at it the other way around. If I do this, am I causing myself some solace by keeping the checkers on the 16 point? As in, what will I do with my next move? Well, as long as I don't roll a 6-1, my ones are going to be bad, but I think other stuff will be okay. And of course, there's just playing that guy safe. But I think there's value in priming, in blocking that checker in. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult. I don't want to get hit with a 7. 5 prime. This looks actually on reflection a bit shoddy. Okay, maybe time to trick myself into keeping. No, probably not. Probably not. Not with a 16 point and an amazing 5 prime. When your opponent's got a great board, you don't want to do anything stupid. Yeah, I mean, the contact is so good for him. Now, do I want to, obviously not going to pay now, but do I want to break up some points, or do I just play 7-3-6-1? So he can, well, he's behind. What's the logic? He's not really likely to want to run, but he can definitely break the mid if he wants. I'm not sure which 4s I would be hitting with. And it gives me a tricky decision with double 4. I guess if you're playing some sort of UBC variant, okay, he's going to do this. I don't like this at all. For him, if you're playing a UBC variant, I mean, I can hit and make the 1 point, but that's enormous and dodgy. Okay, no, it still leaves a double shot. I thought it left a single shot. Okay, so I can just make the 2 instead of the 3. Keeping the higher points blocked, so double 4 he would have ran. Quite enjoying this stream. Didn't think I would. Still got a rogue kind of gardener in the. Someone's just started gardening. Don't know who they are in my garden. Bizarre, but we're going to leave them to it. So 5-4's going to have to hit. He's got a blotting board and he's got this like a penis on the 4 point, so we have to do something. I don't see any other play. The question is, what do we do? I think we leave minimum blots. I mean, what am I meant? What can I do? What can I do? Didn't look at the duplication numbers, but it does duplicate 1. Okay, does he pick it up? Don't think he wants to get hit back. Did he double this? Okay, no. I think I can take this though. Okay, yeah, people just double. One of the things that's good, nice to look at is like, look at, if you know how good someone is, and when you're playing live, you can tell kind of by the way how they move the checkers, how they roll. And I could be tricking myself here, but the fact that I think some players just automatically, they cube when you fan. And you don't need to get worried that it's some sort of massively strong cube. He's got 2 points open. But after saying all that, I am going to have a look at the position on its merits. So I do have one on the bar already. If he rolls a 3... still got a fair amount of work to do. 3-5, he has to leave another blot. But let's say he rolls like a 6-1. Only reason I don't love it is because I'm leading. I'm here. So he just rolls a 6-4, 6-5. I come in. Okay. 3-4. So 3 is deadly, of course, but any takers, any passes? Okay, it's not, obviously it's not looking good. What can I say? And at this score, you don't want to. He can clear the 6 point, and perhaps this looks a little dodgy. Gets hit with a 3. I mean, he loses everything. This is probably better than that. Okay, so he's still got check on the bar. I'm leading. I'm not going to think about it. I've only got a 4-point board. Okay. Nice. 6-2. I don't know. Doesn't seem like you want to leave a double shot when if hitting loose. So my first thought was just make the 11 point. You can pick it up, but dodgy. Now, do I want to give him a 2-3 and a 2-5 hit and cover? What do the other 2s do? I do want outfield control. How would have 2-3? How does 3-2 play? Otherwise, it leaves a shot. It's really bad. Maybe I just don't do it. 6-4, 6-5. I get double shots. Maybe it's just too big. And there's this, but that's like, oh, I can play this. Fucking hell, am I blind? Am I fucking blind? The fuck is wrong with me? 8-3-5-1. I don't understand what's wrong with me. Like, I would have just let him hit and cover. I still have to hit. I'm okay. 6s and 2s. He's got one man back. Fuck, this leading score cubes. How strong is this position? So, counting shots is not going to really help me, but 21, 23, 5-1, 24, double 3, 5-4 points on him. No, just checking. It's so unlikely that it's too good. It's more likely like a no double, but let's just check. I can hit with a 6 and he can just come in. Hit with a 2, he can just come in. So maybe this is too early. So I just hit. And then he comes in. Where am I? Not doing so well. I'm 50 pips down. My instinct was this is nothing. So no, I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Why? I meant to roll. Fucking hell. Why do I do that? He's gonna pass. This is just sick. This is disgusting. I mean, even more disgusting if this is a cube, but very much down to Iz being so far down. I can just hit. He could just come in, and then I think he'll end up taking. Oh, he passed. That's terrible. That is terrible. Yikes. Just to hit the wrong button. Hitting the wrong fucking button. Is that how you get a high rating on here? You hit the wrong button. Okay, so cubing is fine. I'm presumably taking 6 away. 3 away is yellow, level 4. If level 1 is the most active, this is level 4. Out of 7 levels for gammonish positions, but this is a pretty strong cube, but you can't pass this. 4 away, 2 away, I think you'd be taking this. So I mean, cannot believe, like, tired when I'm he misclicked as well. Oh god. It's annoying I did it as well. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make the 11. Okay, just going into speed mode. The 6 is coming up. I already know that. Roll a 6. He's coming up and he's coming out. I didn't want to leave a shot. 6-2. He hits and comes out. Yes, he does. No, I don't think so. I've got the 18 point anyway. You're not going to gain that much by making the 5 point. Okay. So, oh, he doubled me as well. I'm not too displeased about that. Yikes. There's no real safe play, and I've got to break. What's up, brother? So I've got to. I don't have to, but it looks like if I'm going to hit 1, I'm going to hit 2. I do not like this play. I'd like to just do this and not get hit. I'd like to just play safe. So there is just a single hit play. Duplicating the 4 here, but I mean, this just looks just disgusting. Should I do the single hit play, duping the 4? I think I might. Does it have any logic? Is there any logic to it? I mean, you've got so many blocks you have to clean up. Oh wait, hold on. Why would I do that when I can do that? Yeah, okay, I think I'm just going to go for a single hit. I think I'm such a doofus. I really am. Okay, got to cover this. Now 2 blots. Now still 2 blots, but giving up the 8 point. Okay, he doesn't hit. He doesn't hit. Charmed, and to have 13 people watching is like the good old days. I used to get like about 12. I believe 12 is par for the sort of engagement value and all the what you're getting from the stream. 3-2 just makes that, doesn't it? 6-3. Don't know. Doesn't automatically do it, which is good. Like, you don't. What do you gain by hitting and going to the 4 point? Something, but looks like that's superior. It looks superior. Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Justin is now a G1. Oh shit, what? Oh shit, no, it wouldn't have been a recube. I mean, because his take point is, 11%. But this could be too good. So we are kind of gammon safe here. 3-1 should just split and come to the, I think, oh, actually no, because it's gammon go for him. I like that play. I like that play. Can I play under 4 in a match? I wonder. Is that possible? 4-6 just comes out. I don't know which one. It's the, wow. I think we just make the 3 point, do we? Maybe not, but I'm gonna do it. Too lazy. Just too lazy. Lazy backgammon. The Simon Bargett. 3, yeah, not a bad roll, and just play 5-3. You don't mind too much about placing the checker on the 3 point, even though it's behind the anchor. Thoughts of slotting, but it's the only way that 4-5, it just allows him too much. Okay, so he would have hit and covered. Are we going to roll the 3 anyway? Yes. I just like to come out. I don't like to hit on the 1 point here. It's just 8-3 as possible. Okay, I don't think. Oh, I'm so lucky. That is so lucky. You make some sort of doofus play, and then you, I suppose, come down. These guys are gonna get out anyway. You're just gonna have to carry on hitting him. I don't know how I ended up with 5 blots. Okay, so he probably, I will give some thought about 6-4, keeping the 10 point. 10 point looks good. It does it. Very nice. People know all the people. Fuck. People have all the moves these days. 1, 2. Oh, when you realise you can switch, it's very dangerous. I don't think he realises about that. Yeah, switching would be probably hideous. Okay, just get that guy saved. Double hits me. So why did I not forget in the middle of the game that I need to save the gammon? Why? Why did I forget that? What's he doing? What's that? What's he doing? Why did I forget that I need to save the G? Because I'm getting excited. Oh, that's too lucky. That's too lucky. Okay, two. Don't think I can lift D. It's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. So if I don't, I give myself a good 3 and 1. But that's not decisive. Don't want to get hit. Say he rolls a 6-5. Ah, maybe you do. Maybe you just need to make it 1. 5s and 4s come out. We're still going to make that. And the 3 probably just plays 13-10. So I still haven't learnt my lesson about playing 8-2 in scenarios where you've got to give up one of the anchors. 5-3 just comes out, I believe. No, maybe, yeah, my God. I am so bad. Yeah, the tempo, I was about to say, the 10 point, you make it, you don't give it up. But there was another 5. For some reason I didn't see it. I think I've got to give myself an opportunity to come home. He's got a blot. It's 5-3. And why do I not want to hit? No. 5-2 or 2. No reason to give it. What's this give? 5-3. How do I get the checkers round? Do I need to give a shot here? Oh, why am I giving this? Because it makes it easier to get home. Okay, it doesn't cover. I realise that. No, maybe that was a bit unnecessary because got the blots. Or is it far-fetched to think that they all get picked up? It's a bit far-fetched. Okay, still not hit. But, you know, you feel stupid for making a play like that when this happens. Ah! Yes. I mean, it could still have been the right play. There was logic to it, but it felt there was also dodginess. I think he just needs to hit. I mean, yes, if I anchor, I'm for. No, you don't want to do that. Kind of for. No, I think he needs to hit. And he needs to hit. I mean, he would like to come off with both, but that leaves lots of shots. Okay. Is there any reason why I'm not going to do that? Yes, but... like, because I could lose a gammon, but... that's why he shouldn't have done that with the 6-4. It left shots, but it didn't leave him the upside. Okay. I hate it. Okay. Alright. 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 Save a few gammons. Got to save a few gammons here. 6-1. Do we want to come closer? So it's 15 versus 14, but we get a shot. No, he's going to roll 3. Oh no, he's just going to roll that. Save the G. Save the G, save the G, save the G, save. That's a bad roll actually. Save the G, save the G, save the. That's not too good either. Save the G. Okay. I don't want to come off, but I have to. Okay, now it's not too bad. Get close. Every pip. Oh. No. Well, if I come in, still not assured of saving the gammon if I do that, but you know, can't pass that up. Surely not. Surely not. Would I have rolled a 1? Okay, have to wait. Still can get gammon. Very. Oh no, he's got what? He's like hiding a checker there. Is that right? It's now 3-2. Can't pass. Don't pass. Don't pass. Don't pass. Don't pass. Could have passed. I don't know what we're talking about. So 24-26-5, but 13-9-6-5. Not too bad. Maybe that. Maybe decent. Don't get gammoned. Don't get gammoned. Took me about 5 years to work out that you don't want to get gammoned here. That you really don't want to get gammoned, and that you're willing to make safe plays. Some of them came up in the money laundering tournament just before yesterday. 2-1, like safe. Not that you wouldn't play safe normally. Double 2 makes the 9. 6-3. Safe is 5-2, maybe. Feels like absolute. No, he makes a 3, and there's like numbers that can crack me. I feel, or just leave extra shots. That is beautiful. So we've even got like maybe 35% winning chances. Or am I overstating? 6-3. Just run all the way, mate. Because you don't want to play 6-3 for whatever value it has. You don't want to do it. You dupe the ones anyway, so I don't think there's any reason that you would play 6-3. Okay, that helps me not get gammon amongst other things. 1, 2. So I need 3s to come out. So I don't want to give. So that gives me 5 and 2 to make the 8 point. But even if I make the 8, I will be under severe pressure. Really need a 3. 3. I don't think I want to give him a 2-6. 2-6 hits and covers anyway. Okay. A6 comes out. A6 comes out. I'm fairly sure. No? Oh shit. Now what? Do I just stay there? I don't know. I don't know. Is this the play where you're not meant to do because you get gammoned? Oh, what? He should have hit and covered. Fuck. I don't know why he didn't. Shouldn't get gammoned. It's lovely, clears the 10. Very happy to clear the 10. What you doing, mate? What you doing, mate? Even though you put an extra tracker on the 9, you're very happy. You're delirious. It just makes the ace. Don't think clearing the 8 is a contender there actually. And oh my god, how can that happen? And now I don't even want to come out. I don't even want to count because I'm scared of things like that. Now I'm not so scared. 3. Maybe I should be making the board. Okay, no, I think I'm just gonna. Why did I do that? Maybe I could have thought about staying. Oops. Win would be unconscionable. Unconscionable? Yikes, I'm not going to win anyway. Don't think so. I don't feel this is a win. It don't feel like a win. Told you. I wasn't just sandbagging. It didn't feel like one. Okay, same. Okay, gotta take. I'm favourite anyway. Don't do that. Okay. This is anti-gammonish. Don't want to come in on the high point. Feel I lose more gammons if I do that. 24-20. Wow. God. Do I really have to do that? I hate it. Just can't have checkers on the 6 point. I don't know. With 7 seconds. Just 2 down, make it. Leave the checker on. No. Well, maybe. I would leave the checker. It's a builder, isn't it? It's a bloody builder. 4 and then the 5. I can hit. I don't know. Hitting is good. Hitting would have got hit anyway. Hitting was good too. I gotta do this. It's slightly gammonish. I don't think you want to hit. I have to say, I wanted the match to end. I've ended it by now, but whatever. Maybe he should hit. Oh, maybe he should. I made that mistake as well. Disgusting. Excuse me. Just probably has to hit, because the alternative, yeah, of making the deuce. Okay, now it gets a bit tricky for me. Okay, I think I have to make the point. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. With 7 seconds, how am I gonna win this with these checkers as they are? Much prefer to keep it on the 7 point. And then, okay, I think it's okay. If he doesn't roll a 6, okay, even now he comes up, but I've got some numbers. I have to do it. Got the anchor. 3 checkers back. Some small numbers make. Okay, 1s are okay. There you go. 1s are okay. Confused. Okay, that gives me a 4 because 6s are coming out. That makes sense. This gives me a 3. 1s are okay. So 1, 6. Maybe I stay back. This is so ugly to. Oh no. I duplicated. I didn't want to leave a double. I didn't want to leave the 1, 6. Should get gammoned. But whatever. Almost timing out. So it shouldn't get gammoned now, which is important. Did I mention that? Shouldn't get gammoned. Shouldn't get gammoned. Shouldn't get gammoned. Shouldn't get gammoned. Could still get gammoned. Shouldn't get gammoned. Now probably, I mean seriously, that's not a good roll by. Well, God, hate to say it, but might get gammoned. Might get gammoned, oh my god. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Still get. Oh, 6. I don't know. Don't time out. I don't know what time out. Double 4. Well played. Well played, mate. I'm tired, mate. Yay! I didn't play bad. This is what I think I can play in my mind. This is what I think I can play, and I think I can play. I mean, I think I can play like that, and I, you know, I mean, there's a few games, not an uncomplicated game. Lots of games went down. Look, still fucking loads of mistakes though. These were all forced. But basically, this whole wanted to make the 4 point. I just don't get it. This was all okay. Next, these were all easy plays. Finally played a decent game. What was this? Okay, it was the right play. I know I rubbished this play. I know I did, and I said it doesn't put the checkers where you want it. But I promise you, there's always things that I cannot vocalize every single thought. But there was. I mean, what was the alternative? Making the bar. No, you got to hit. I would just play. But what about playing down? There's a 32. Okay, all right. Well done, mate. You win, I lose. So all this was easy. All this was easy, I suppose. Wanted to hit with the 2-1. Anyone doing that with the 2-1? I talk about like with such certainty, and then I stand by the thing that you really want to do. I mean, it's a little bit dangerous to come up to the 21. Does give him some good numbers, and that was I guess that was an easy cube decision. This is where it got this is where did I handle this well, the cube action here? No. Did I play the double 3 correctly, and how close was it? Yeah, it was difficult. So I got the 13, not playing 16-13 part. Okay, fine. So yeah, 8-6-8-3, fine, not a big deal. 5-4. Then he did that. Then I did that. Yeah, it wasn't even a double. It weren't even a double. Okay, so but I missed a cube here. Maybe I am adjusting. I mean, that's an excuse, but maybe, honestly, subconsciously, I'm adjusting. Like, the most important thing for me is just not to pass something like this. I mean, it didn't seem like a pass, but you could see I had to think about it. Should have just, like, lift. Oh, no, 2 down was better. Was Lifty bad? No, Lifty is not even... 5-3. I hardly sit. But what if I couldn't play 9-6? What was the best? 16-13 was still okay, so it wasn't ridiculous. And then, yeah, okay, it wasn't a double. It was a misclick. It wasn't a double, so I wasn't wrong for thinking about it. Like terrible. Like he wanted to take. You could see that. You could see that. Where are we now? Sensible moves, but then I had 5 blots. I felt like I'd done something naughty here. Yes, here we go. Let's get to this. This is an important... Okay, so that's that, and then Lifty is not... Lifty is one... I mean, how are you going to choose between them? How are you going to choose? Well, maybe, you know, you can think like, well, I don't want to give my opponent the satisfaction of hitting. Maybe if he hits, then he no, I don't know. I can't really be bothered to vocalize it, but I have a thought there. Should have made the 9, but I couldn't have played. I could have played safe. I didn't really see that. Didn't want to make the 9. Yeah, here, just not hitting, and then again, like giving me a 2-1. I mean, I had to do it, and then I had a 2-1, and I managed to just about save the gammon. Principled moves. So 6-3 is just better because even though it leaves more shots, it leaves you a better position. 10-9, 13-12 it preferred. 9-3, 6-3. Yeah, not right not to come out. Okay, there was some easy plays here. Let's be honest about it. Let's not, like... You've got to play a 2 once in a while if you're a Grandmaster. That was 10, 5, 8, 4. Was what is hitting very bad? No, it's pretty much the same. Don't like to give up the 8 point, but is there an alternative? I mean, you stop your opponent from moving. It's such a big deal. And then 14-7, I was uncomfortable. I felt good about this position, strangely. This weird 4-1-2, and then 22-21, 8-7, wants to leave a 1-6. How many gammons in this position? Uh, 9.1, so it's not completely ridiculous to get gammoned. Okay, I'm going to play some more because I'm really enjoying myself. Average 5, 9.4, 11, 3.3. What bollocks. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Let's have a look at this leaderboard though. Top 100. Can I have a look at it? What happened to poor old Justin? No. Where have you gone? Maybe he's been banned for cheating. Justin. No! Unless... No, I don't know. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Am I going to search for you? Did I just not see? This is a terrible thing. This is a... Ah, there you are. Okay, alright, I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Good match, really good matches so far. Really good. Lots of interesting score-based decisions, I feel. Eric is here, which just caps it all off beautifully. One hit wonder. That's a... Why does no one put the 5-3-6-4? Good game. So we're very happy to split against the bald 8 point. Hit, what was that? 6-3 or 5-4, so probably the right play. 4-5 we unstack. We don't need to come out. He's got 4 checkers on the mid, so he's happy to use one of them to hit us with. He's going to carry on hitting. There's no other 2 anyway. I mean, come on. There's no other 2. Like 13-11 doesn't... although it's safe, it doesn't achieve that much. Don't know why he's thinking. Or she. Is it a she? Okay. What? I don't know what happened, but this seems like there's no other play, and it's going to be a cube unless he rolls 3-2-6-5. Or she? Should I say she? Eric, saw you on the WSOP streams. Denyek like came 14th in the high roller at the World Series. Almost forgot to cube. 5-3, I think we can just go for it. Might not be right, but I'm just going to play quickly. Seems to be good to play quickly. This is my... I seem to play better when I don't put myself under massive time pressure. And again, I'm just going to play feel. I could have come out. I'm well aware of that. Bring the one down to cover the outfield. And so now I know he's only got a 2-point board, so I can kind of go big if I need to, but he's happy or she's happy to make the 3-point, and then I mean, like, can you not get away with not hitting here? I don't think so. What else are you going to do? So that's the 2, and then you just... I don't usually like giving the double shot, but maybe sometimes you need to just be bold. You need the coverage. You need to cover it. So 2-1, okay. She's in. Double 5 has to leave a shot, so maybe I'll leave the checker there. I don't know. I guess I'm happy to stop the 6 from coming out, so make the 6 prime. 6-5 always leaves a shot. Still stopping the 6 from coming out. 6-5 always leaves a shot. Correct. Don't feel there's a hit coming. Could be another nasty one though. Lots of repeat. Oh, that will do nicely. Okay. This is the 5, right? Shit, this could be hit now. Yeah, felt it. Okay, so there's some outfield control, but not full, and it's 24 pips, so probably could have queued, but now there's full outfield control. I'm starting to get a handle on these positions. So she's got 3 checkers in the outfield. Okay, if I come in, it's a different story. Can't come out because it's too dangerous. Probably have to do this. So if I'd have found that, it would have been a very big pass, like anywhere from 100 to whatever. Excuse me. 1, 2, I can switch. Leave the shot. Is there... Do I need to leave the 6-5, 6-2 to get better? Probably not, but... Having a gap on the 2-point ain't no fun, you see? Come in on the 4, we're okay. Okay, now you can come in on the 6, of course, but 6-2, 6-4, he would be able to choose. And there could be possible gammon. There could be. Stranger things have happened. That is just fucking bollocks, mate. So, always like to kind of drag my opponents through. So how has she played? Like, I think fine. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Okay, we love the split. We love that. We love to split. This is going to hit. Deny the 21 point. You have to do it. You got to do it. Could even play 6-5 here, but being 2-1 up. Not even sure about playing bar 24, 13, 11, so that's probably going to make the 3-point superior to making the ace. Definitely worth thinking about. This leaves no shots. There's something to be said for that. Even if I roll a 3, you don't get sent back. The 1 I'm not sure about, but I'm just going to play quickly. The 2 I believe hits. And there's still nothing. So, you know, that 2 was never going to be that valuable, but that's going to hit and cover, and now huge roll, inflection point. That's going to hit twice, probably. 1, 2, 3. A? Yeah. Yeah. Feels like it's going to be a 3-6, and then I'm just passing. No. Oh my god, more pain. So this is the thing, you just don't want a difficult cube decision. Fan, I feel, fan easy pass. Okay. This is a switcheroo, a socceroo, mate. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then the last one has to be 21-18. I think. Actually, not sure. That could be better. Yeah. Okay. So 6 is too many blocks. No structure. Can win. Definitely can win. But I'm not taking 2-0. I mean, what more? You weigh everything up. What more do you need to know than the score, the this, the that, the this? That you are going to be passing that. Good. I think this person knows what they are doing, don't they? By judging by the speed at which they usually just do that. Get the checkers out. That's what you want. Get the back checkers out. This cannot safety both, which is what I really wanted. That just makes the bar and hits. Nice. This just comes out. Nice. So important to get missed. Now, do I hit? So if I don't hit, then she's just going to develop, isn't she? She's just going to develop, but it's not nice to be hit back either. I can't resist. I just don't know. Doesn't feel like. But I guess when you have the bad sixes from the bar, you've got to think about the fact that, and that actually doesn't hit either from the 21 point, which is very, very sad for one hit wonder. And I think we can give a 7. Okay, we can't give a 7. We don't want to get hit even with that structure. And at some other scores, maybe you would have to start thinking, because it's volatile. Okay, we just cost ourselves the game by being an idiot. This is like too good territory at this score. Probably is too good. Is this not too good? You're 31 pips up, and yeah. Do I still go for the 2 point of 5-away, 5-away? Okay, I'm pleased I did. This person definitely knows what they're doing. 6-4. Do we not just do that? I don't really know, actually, this one. 6-4, double 5, 6-4. Forgetful. That probably 1, 2. You can just make the 4 point, because now I don't think that's very good. Is that the right play? Because by making the 4 point, you may increase my ferns by 5 numbers. Oh, that's hilarious. That's disgusting. Want to get off there. Don't want to split. And I suppose I'm going to be taking. Want to slot. Okay, no double. Might well not have been a double. Is that right? Might well. Oh my god. Don't think this can be anything yet, but we're happy to cut. Oh, we can hit. We can hit. We can hit. It's got to be the biggest gain, no? Hitting. It's got to be a big gain, but I might be wrong. It's got to be, no? Am I wrong? Kind of. I don't like now having 4 blocks. Shit. Oh, and it can hit as well. So I can duplicate the 4 and make the 5 point. That doesn't seem to be too bad. And I think she should be doubling. This double hits. I don't. Does it double hit? Yeah. Yes. She should be doubling, I think. Squirrel is. Is that Oliver? Sorry for outing. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. But it probably is. Like old squirrel. Old. It's finish. Yeah, I don't understand some of the not doubling plays. Hi, yeah, welcome and thanks for watching. What? Got to do this? Can't give up the 21. It's too dangerous. Don't know what this does. So it looks like you've got to make the bar and then the 6 has to come out, doesn't it? or this is possible that you get double hit if I roll 6-1. Okay, can this be? Don't think so. I can make the bar. There's got to be some value. Want to come out? Definitely want to come out. But making the bar, like things like 1-4. Well, 4-1 he makes the anchor. Okay, but still, if he makes if he rolls 1. Okay, this could be a bit early. He's got. Oh yeah, I got 3 men back. What is it? 5-way, 5-way. Well, let's just have a little look through the numbers. 2-1. He's just in. He's just in. He's just in. He's just in. What am I hoping for? Like double 2, double 4. Right, there's the 2-1. So I think we just do that. Maybe cover the outfield a bit better with the guy going to the 14. And if he. So now, again, if I miss the cube, it's not got that much worse for me, but you know, he's still got 6s. I don't know. Like, I hope it doesn't. Okay, this is definitely a cube. Now, I mean, is this a pass? It could be, but 5 seems suspicious to pass this at 5-way, 5-way. But it could be a pass. Means nothing that this person took because, yeah. Or maybe that's unfair. Maybe that's unfair. 5-3. Just get out of there. 6-5 just has to come around to the 15. Don't think you want to leave. 6-4 was it? Oh god, I'm confused. It went there. I don't think I want to stay back too much, even though he's got 2 blots. Happy to make a point here. Such a reckless kind of loose, fast and loose. I mean, you're leaving shots, but I guess you make the 10 points. So without enormous amount of time to think. I do want to give myself, well, it doesn't give myself such good 6s at the moment, but in the future, my 6s are going to play beautifully. Not anymore. Because should he come up and stop my? He costs himself some winning chances, I think, if he comes up. But then, if that happens, you're sad that you didn't come up. Now when he rolls a 6, I don't get to hit him, but okay, very happy you bring them in to bring them off. It's that simple. Watch this. I'm going to bring them in. And I'm going to bring them in again. Could be the losing roll. No, he's got to go. Or she. Is that a girl? It's some sort of androgynous thing. Or is it a good boy or a girl? No, don't do that. So every match I played, it's gone like 2-0 and then 4-2, 3 away, 5 away. I mean, for me, and I still think there's. So if I know it doesn't duplicate anything, but let's say that. Yeah, let's say that she rolls 6-1, 6-3, 3-1 makes the 5. The idea is that it's incumbent upon me to try and equalise. However, the score, I think, slightly argues against. I could certainly try and run, but yeah, definitely running was okay. I don't know. Don't know, mate. I just don't know. But this is clear to me. He's got a burgeoning prime. So I want to... I'm not going to leave that guy there. Don't want to get hit. Ooh, everything making sense. When do we cube is the only question. Not here. Not here. 1, 2. Gotta make the 4 point, mate. Gotta make the 4 point. I think both are good actually, like, but this is untakeable. Double 6. Swing on double 6. So if this is... Am I cubing off the double 6? Yes, maybe. Shite. So it's only double 6. I don't like... What am I... Whoa. 1. Oh wait, hold on. I can make the 6 prime. Okay, but then I get hit with a 3. That's not so good, is it? Maybe that's why I didn't see it. So do I want to make the 6 prime? This is very tricky and naughty. If I do that double 6, but anything else, I fancy doing this and seeing what happens. Like I'm cubing. I'm definitely cubing. This is a dodgy structure. Okay, it's just been passed, but that doesn't necessarily mean too much. So 2 away, 5 away. Doing very nicely. 6-3 makes the point. 3-2 probably. Just gets it up there. Nice, now you've just got a 3 point board. It's a little bit threatening. Fine. So now like 5-2, you're not doubling because because the gammon just wins you the match instead of taking you to Crawford. This, however, what's going on? Do I win a lot of gammons here? Double 4 is the checker. Is the number that doesn't get the checker on 16 save, but it points. So I think this is a pass, but is it too good? So if I roll 5-3, play 16, 11, 13, 10, and I get hit, I don't think I'll be cubing. Difficult. I feel like I'm just gonna just do that. This is, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, now it's gotta be after that, and now it's like not even sure it's too good now. Oh Jesus. So 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5 points, 5-4, 5-3 points, 5-4. Still feel there are gammons here. Yeah, 4-3. Wouldn't want to roll 4-3, play 2 down and be. I just wouldn't want that. So should I have doubled to go before? I mean, almost certainly. If I'm doubling now. What do you guys think? Being shy. So I guess we can hit. It's Crawford, not trying to avoid losing a gammon. Pure Crawford. It's the purest form of Crawford you can get. There's lots of plays. Okay, there's lots of plays here. There's the normal play going to 13 isn't that good. I don't think. Maybe this is the cheeky play. I'm going to make the cheeky play. Okay, gets double hit. Great. Suppose she has to double hit. Yeah, fair enough. enough. I've been getting so lucky. So we'll let that 6-3. Interesting. Didn't see that. Double 4 I can't come out, but I can make the point and come down. It's a great roll. Don't know what you should do. Just maybe make the 5 point and play 2 checkers to the 8 point. I don't think it's that. Don't want to. She doesn't want to hit. I mean, it must be a he. That's worked out very nicely. So you got a strong board in these situations. You can always you can always win when you hit a shot, and that's nice. So 6-1, okay, got to come off, I believe. (3-1) makes that. 4-1 probably comes down, I think. But as you wish. Because even now it's going to be hard for me to win. It does. I'm not. Oh well. Now the third check. Oh my god! Now the third checker is back. It's a bit crazy, man, isn't it? And I've got play. Now do I? I don't think I do. I think I've got to do that. Lad. So it just makes the 2. It's not too bad. Just comes out, and this is why the 17 to 14 was questionable, because I can get hit a lot and that gives him time to come out. 2-4, amazing. Don't know if that was the right 4 actually. Ones were duplicated. Looking what? Yikes. Okay. Still needs a 1 or a 6. Should get it though. I mean, even after that, it's not like a terrible. It's the worst possible roll, but just shows you how much I needed to do. Okay, after that, that is a disaster. But she can still win. Likely do that. You see how it happens, but at least we're not going to lose a gammon. Blimey, it is wow, it is blimey. Gonna fan. Does that hit? 2, 3. Do we block stuff? I don't know. 3-5. That looks like it hits. So I should be like 65%. Just get 1 off. Okay. Just making the solid prime, I think. I don't know. Even usually, maybe not. Shite. Should I block the 6s? I don't know why I did. Probably stupid. That doesn't make anything. Yeah. Rubbish plays. Rubbish plays. Bad plays. Okay, that. No, I want to keep that. No, I want to keep that. Got nothing to hit with. Maybe I don't know. That hits? No, does it? Hits with a 2. And that? Which one? That. Okay, 6. I've gone really quiet. It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet. What can I say? What can I say? Just, I don't know. Good game. Very good sport. Maybe this is some 1, 2, 3. Don't wanna make the ace. I mean, it's a little bit of an annoying roll, but I think it's clear that I want to keep the 6 point. Not over, or is it? Kind of. Why am I playing so shit? Fuck. So yeah, this was actually a pass. And let's just play 13-5. Just making the 10. No need. Doesn't really want to make the 21, so my play had not very much logic. Okay, that was all fine. Yeah, bar 24, 13, 11. Missed cube here. 2-0 down. Okay, that was easy. So did I make a sort of oversight? I thought I played well, and I'm playing again. Getting all the right moves so far. Okay, I thought that was like close to too good. It wasn't. (24-14) is better. Thought there was missed cubes. There was. 14-5. Just lock it up. Idiotic. He's idiotic. This one. He's idiotic. Double hit. Good. Oh, I just missed. Oh, this I missed. But that doesn't really count because I missed it. Yeah, I missed a cube. And this is a big, large pass, mate. Okay, fine. So I just missed a little thingy there, but I feel like okay, that 2-1 is good. Can you run? No, okay, I'm not going to bother looking. Got all the rolls I wanted. Double 4. Best play is that one. 15, 11, 39, 62. Making 6 prime is not necessary. This is too good. Okay, that's not a sin. I played on for 1 roll. No. Well, I don't know why. Did I make some ginormous blunt? Yes. Here we go. What? So not splitting. This is Crawford, so I'm not going to get gammon. Not splitting. And then he crunches. So you don't need to play 24-23. But if he rolls a 6 or a 5, I don't get this. I don't get this. Something I'm missing. So a few dodgy ones here for sure, but didn't have time. Oh, should break the prime there. Okay. Anyway, alright, it's been fun. Thank you for watching. I hope other people watch this after and think they will enjoy it. It's been a good stream. A little bit peppy. A little bit peppy Le Pew. And thank you very much for watching. We'll look at that 3-1, but whatever. Bye.